Some big coming to crypto.com, man. We just seen some big news for not only crypto.com, but Chronos, the blockchain itself, and Crowcoin. And we're going to talk about it, man. We know that Kris, the CEO of crypto.com, recently had an AMA, a Ask Me Anything, just pretty much going over why we're doing a 70 billion token mint, and a lot of more things, and going into depth on how that token mint is going to pretty much correlate with these future ETFs, and a lot of things are coming down the pipeline. We see that Crow is actually up today. We're in the green today. So a lot of things going on in the ecosystem, a lot of things going on with crypto.com, and we're just going to go over that a slight bit today, man. Welcome back to the channel, Crypto Tro, and y'all know I am a Crow bull. Now, I wouldn't say I'm just a blind bull. I like to invest in, projects that I believe will have utility, and I do think Crow has one of the best utilities, in my personal opinion, in the crypto space. And what I say by that, and what I mean by that, with Crow, right directly in the app, it's so many things you can do with Crow to use it for utility. Not only just holding it and waiting for it to appreciate, but you can actually use these use tokens in the app to get level of rewards. So we're going to talk about that. They're expanding upon that as well. But level of rewards, higher yields, even airdrops with other tokens, man. So let's get straight into it. Let's talk about it. But before we do, make sure y'all, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, turn on those notifications. And also, new Discord just dropped, so go click on that link. Join the Discord right now. If you're not in the Discord, you playing, man. You got to be a part of the Trojan Horse community, man. We're going crazy. Discord continues to grow. So click that link. And also, if you haven't signed up for crypto.com already, click that link as well. Sign up. We both start making money when you sign up and start investing in the crypto space. Now, enough of that. Let's get into it. Where we at with price today? So currently we at 10 cents, 0.1051, up 27% in the past 24 hours. Now, I do believe this is based on that news. We know, if you don't know, Kris and Trump media, we're gonna get into that, but they just did a exclusive ETF through crypto.com, and this is going to be big. So that can be based off of that news that was announced, but I believe it was yesterday. So prices have been going up 27%. Market cap is at $2.79 billion, and we are currently ranked 38 out of all the cryptocurrencies out there. Now, I will continue to say Chronos is a top 25 project, and I do believe we can go past previous all-time highs still. Even with the token, man, a lot of people, were super bearish on it. Me personally, I was kind of bearish on it, but I do think that Kris is doing what he believes is best for crypto.com, for the Crow token. And a lot of people, they get emotional when it comes to investing. I think, emotions kind of carry just not just people who invest, but just, it's human nature. We are emotional creatures, but at the end of the day, when it comes to investing, you got to take emotion out of it, and if it makes sense, then it just makes sense. At first, before he did the AMA, a lot of people didn't understand why he was minting or bringing back that 70 billion tokens into circulation when they already took it out a couple years ago. And that was one of the reasons why a lot of people started investing in Crow. So they kind of frightened a lot of people, scared a lot of people away, but as we can see today, it didn't scare too many people because price is up for Crow at this moment in time. And like I said, we zoom out. It's always good just a dollar cost average, because you will still be up. If you started investing in 2019 when Crow was at 1 cent, you could have easily made a 10x just by holding it. Now, I know you're like, Tro, that's holding a crypto project for 6 years, but if we go to other asset classes, people hold stocks for long periods of time, and Crow is one of those projects that you're not trying to trade. You want to invest in this project. And what's the difference between investing and trading? Well, investing, you're holding it for longer periods of time, and if that's 6 years, then that's okay, because a lot of people don't see a 10x, 1,000% gains in 6 years. We got to understand that the crypto space has, I want to say, spoiled us into thinking that, gains happen overnight, and which they do in the crypto space. But sometimes we're going to have those markets. We're going to have those markets where it's just dead, it's just going sideways. Price is going to stay the same. But that's the beautiful thing about it. The longer it stays the same, and if that project continues to build, put out new information and things like that, then you should not change your thesis on why you're investing in that project. Just continue to dollar cost average. And the red days are our friends, because we want to be greedy when everybody is fearful. And we can see, if we would have been greedy in the past 24 hours, we will be up. Just this past week, we up 33%. So that's why it's always good to, buy on the red days. When people are, shouting fear out, continue to buy, because that's what you do when you're investing in a great asset. Now, Crypto.com just tweeted this and said, "Crow fam, we're building something cool. Stay tuned for the brand new rewards hub." So we get bigger rewards, better features, and a huge diamond giveaway. So we know about the diamonds. If you don't know about the diamonds, you can actually earn free Crow tokens just by, investing in the crypto space. You can use your diamonds to get different packages or different things where we see that you in those packages you get Crow. It's small amounts, but those things do add up, especially if you're buying crypto anyway. Just depending on what you're doing and the specific things you're doing within the app, you can get a lot of diamonds, and with those diamonds you can use them to earn free Crow. Now, Kris tweeted this. He said Cronos allocates $5 billion stockpile to make America the capital of crypto. He tweeted this out on March the 2nd, and Kris has really just been foreshadowing everything. At first, I'm not gonna lie, I was one of the ones who thought when Kris went to the White House, it was just a cloud of smoke. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't really nothing, as far as they're actually doing something. But truth be told, now that everything is getting unrevealed, or whatever the case may be, we're starting to see that Kris actually is doing a partnership with Trump. So we're gonna talk about it, man. We're gonna talk about I'm gonna give you some notes on the or key takeaways from the AMA. But let's talk about this new partnership. So Crypto.com is to partner with Trump Media and Technology Group DJT to launch ETFs. They are about to launch a series of exchange traded funds and exchange traded products with focus on American assets through, that's right, Crypto.com, the stock platform. So Crypto.com will support the back-end technology, provide custody, and supply the cryptocurrencies for the ETFs, which are anticipated to include a unique ETF basket of cryptocurrencies incorporating Bitcoin, Crow, and other crypto assets. So Crow will be included in this ETF, and that's super bullish for Crow. And a lot of people were saying, man, Kris not worried about Crow. He's worried about Crypto.com as a platform. They're two separate entities. And I can understand where that sentiment is coming, because at first it felt like that. It felt like he wasn't worried about the price of Crow and things like that. But he started to go into depth, through in that AMA, about how he's incorporating Crow with everything that Crypto.com does. And you can literally see it within the app. All of the bonuses, all of the reward centers and things like that, you gotta own Crow in order to even participate in that. So to say that he's not trying to or thinking about Crow, I think is a very, old viewpoint. And I do think that now he's starting to talk more about Crow, because cryptocurrency is getting adopted at a faster rate, and this administration is open to cryptos. The previous administrations, they were not with cryptocurrencies. They was totally against it. They didn't want it at all. The SEC was, doing lawsuits and all type of things. So of course he wasn't, too loudly broadcasting Crow. But now it's kind of, it's kind of ramping up right now. He's starting to mention Crow a lot. And with this ETF, they plan on incorporating Cronos and Crow Coin into the ETF. So that's super bullish. And then He tweeted out this the other day, Kris, the CEO. He said, another significant milestone in our 2025 roadmap. Excited to be the exclusive now partner of Donald Trump's Truth Social and launching 3 ETFs, including the first of its kind ETF basket, and is featuring Crow. So many bullish things. And like I said, we're going to talk about the key takeaways from this recent AMA. So market dynamics and post-election strength. So after the election, Kris said we generated nearly as much revenue in 3 months as we did all of 2023. Despite the February March slowdown and uncertainty and inflation, the market is fundamentally different. Those 4-year cycles are now over. I'm confident that our strong foundation, thanks to the new administration, will drive rally by late 2025 into 2026. So what about the user growth and the financial health of Crypto.com? So we've reached 140 million users and expect 150 million in Q2 with the long-term goal of 250 million users. So our balance sheet is rock solid with 1.5 billion in revenue and 300 million in profit, allowing us to invest heavily in growth and acquisitions. We aim to be the fastest shipping company in crypto, enhancing ETFs, on-chain products, and more to capture the wave of the next wave of users. Our M&A strategy is heating up with many potential targets, so expect more exciting deals soon. Then he goes and on to talk about the Truth Social partnership and the ETF milestone. So partnering with Truth Social, we're backing their Bitcoin ETF with the full 360 solution covering custody, liquidity, and more. This is the first time Crow is included in the ETF and will drive significant capital inflows without triggering sellouts. And then we got the Kronos and Crow strategy. So this is the best part because a lot of people said that he didn't really incorporate Crow into what he's doing with the president and things like that. But we know that's a lie because we saw with the social, whatever Trump company name is, we saw that in that ETF, Crow will be included in the basket of cryptocurrencies that they are trying to offer. But so what about the Crow strategy? So even though Crypto.com and Kronos have run separately for years, we share the vision of putting crypto in every wallet and making Crow great again. So the early token burn was defensive. Now with strong tailwinds, we're aggressively investing to build a top 5 chain. So that says a lot, and it could just be smoke. I'm not gonna lie, because right now, as far as volume goes, Kronos is at the bottom of the chains. That's compared to some of the Solanas or some of the L2 solutions, Arbitrum, things like that. Even AVAX. Some of these projects or some of these blockchains are doing way more volume than Kronos, but I do believe they can grow because of all of the exposure they have through Crypto.com. But let's talk about the 5 strategic pillars for Crow. So we got the ETFs. He said, I want every ETF issuer to include Crow. It's key for attracting new inflows. And then we got strategic reserves. We're positioning Crow for inclusion in digital asset reserves. Top founder teams are recruiting world-class founders to breakthrough projects on Kronos. We got institutional investors. They're looking and seeking larger institutional investors to shift from a retail-dominated base. Then we got token utility innovation. We're enhancing both on-chain and off-chain utility to boost Crow's adoption and value. And they already been doing it. If you can just see through the Crypto.com app, like I was stating earlier, the rewards program, the airdrop arena, all of these things give Crow some type of utility, and especially if you have other projects that you're trying to get their airdrop from, you're going to want to buy Crow to participate and get their airdrop. Then we got short-term price predictions are extremely hard. My buy Bitcoin and never sell advice remains the same. And for Kronos, we focus on executing our strategy. Strong, sustainable flows will drive the price. So a lot of things going on, man. A lot of things are going on with Crypto.com. I believe it's a super exciting time in the market to really be investing in cryptocurrency because we really haven't seen doors open like they have in this year. And even though macro environments, we got tariffs and things like that pushing the price down, a lot of people on Twitter or X, whatever you want to call it, doom and gloom. But honestly, I can't never be more bullish on crypto than I am at this time in the market, because everything is pointing to, you know, crypto being wide open and America becoming a powerhouse in the crypto space. And I do believe that will lead to, you know, all the altcoins starting to appreciate, not just Crow, but a lot of the major altcoins will show appreciation, and Crow will be up there with those major altcoins, and Kris is doing what he needs to do. So even if these 70 billion tokens are minted, I like this new news. I understand it now. I understand it better because with this ETF, that's going to open the door to so many bigger investors. Yes, us as the retail investors, at the time, we feel like we got screwed over. I'm not going to lie. Me personally, and when he announced, I was like, this don't even sound right. What was the purpose of burning it and, you know, bringing it back and minting some more? But with this new introduction, with the ETF, with the partnership with Donald Trump, this does help, you know, Crow, and does help the community kind of, you know, take in that we're minting 70 billion tokens. Now, a lot of people still disagree. A lot of people said they sold out. But look at the price, man. It really don't matter if those people decided to sell, because if they was holding when the price was down, you know, we up now. So if they already sold, then they out of there. You know what I'm saying? But me personally, like I said, I'm just holding it, waiting till the altcoin season to come, because I don't believe we have experienced a full euphoric moment in the crypto space like we've seen in previous bull cycles. And I know a lot of people saying, Tro, things change, man. It might not happen like that. And I'm not saying it's 100% guaranteed to happen like that. But I do believe that everything is pointing in the bullish sentiment for the crypto space. Even if prices are still down today, I do believe by this time next year, we would have seen so much appreciation. So Crypto Tro, that's my video. Make sure y'all hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, turn on them notifications, and don't forget, man, link in the description for Crypto.com. Sign up using my link. We both make money when you start trading on Crypto.com. And also join the Discord, link in the description there as well. And we're going to keep the ball rolling, man, keeping this information, putting it out as much as I can. So Crypto Tro, I'm out of here.